The Holocaust has been the subject of a myriad of films since the end of World War II, with various filmmakers over the years depicting the enormous tragedy, shining a light on the strength of the human spirit in the face of the most heinous of circumstances, and showing the ways in which it is still felt today. Many lives were lost, and even those who made it home were unable to break free from the psychological constraints of their experiences. The Tattooist of Auschwitz adds another crucial chapter to this list. Based on Heather Morris's book of the same name, the show transports us back to the darkest times in human history and revisits the horrors of the Holocaust through the eyes of Lali Sokolov, a Slovakian Jewish survivor. Lali was imprisoned at Auschwitz II-Birkenau, a Nazi concentration and extermination camp in Poland during World War II. Although the book and its claims are fraught with controversy, we can be certain that many awful things occurred at Auschwitz-Birkenau. The Tattooist of Auschwitz is a collection of memories, or rather shattered memories, that Lali shared with Heather during the final days of his life. In 1942, we see Lali and his family discussing a pamphlet containing a government order that states, quote, "To aid the war efforts and to provide training for members of the Slovak Jewish community, the government of Slovakia has requested one person from each Jewish household to register for work duty at their local office." Despite the rumors concerning the camps, Lali volunteers from his family. What he didn't realize was that the rumors would become a reality he never expected. As the show's title implies, Lali is soon tasked with tattooing serial numbers onto the forearm of incoming captives arriving at the camp. This new job offers some advantages but not without the associated dangers. Moving forward, Lali faces several near-death encounters, establishing the fact that every person in this camp means nothing to the Nazi guards, and that brings forth a depressing opening chapter to this story. The show displays these atrocities in a raw and honest manner without hesitancy. Amidst the unspeakable atrocities of the camp, where humanity was stripped away, the Tattooist of Auschwitz reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming despair, hope, kindness, and compassion may be used to combat the dark forces that aim to propagate hatred and cruelty. Hope is what gives us the strength to keep going, to never give up, and Lali finds his hope in Gita. With each episode, we are shown more scenes of agony and devastation in the camp's awful living circumstances. Any wound or hint of disease at Auschwitz results in death. One can't even afford to look miserable even when there is so much scarcity of food, water, and necessities. It isn't easy to sit through a show like this. Amidst all this, for some reason, an SS officer, Stefan Beretsky, developed an interest in Lali, possibly because he was lonely too. Violent, but lonely. This mutual understanding worked for Lali and Gita even though he was untrustworthy and would kill someone without thinking for even a second. Stefan uses Lali as a listening partner for his problems. Their dynamic is one of the show's highlights and he serves a great purpose in Lali's journey. "Did you trust Beretsky?" Heather asks him during one of their conversations. "No," he replies. Lali was forcefully made to do things he didn't want but was necessary for his survival. All this time, when Lali is sharing his story with Heather, we don't see Gita with him. With every gruesome encounter, this uncertainty around her safety was killing me, and her ultimate destiny wasn't made clear until the third episode. The Tattooist of Auschwitz showcases the power of love and how it can act as a driving force to protect the spirit to live. Lali's love for Gita served as his lighthouse throughout that time of darkness. From a narrative standpoint, the show is undoubtedly poignant and hits close to home. The representation of many topics, such as love, survival, hatred, etc., is fairly balanced. Occasionally, the camera stops on a moving portrait of a figure or characters that are staring right into our eyes to indicate their death. This is a unique and eerie touch. The fear and circumstances of the concentration camp are brought to breathtaking realism by Hans Zimmer and Kara Talv's flawless score. Though the Tattooist of Auschwitz primarily focuses on the life of Lali Sokolov, the limited series' most nuanced performance comes from Jonas Ney, who plays Stefan Beretsky. Although it is difficult to play a persona as complex as Stefan's, he does a fantastic job. Jonah Hauer-King, Anna Prochniak, and Harvey Keitel are all excellent in their respective parts. Coming to negatives, the decision to alternate between the two timelines feels more jarring from a cinematic standpoint than I had imagined when I first started watching the series. The majority of the supporting characters are underdeveloped, which makes it difficult to form a special emotional bond with each of them. We do know that Lolly lived, but at what price? He was pursued by ghosts from the past till his demise. They question his memory as he speaks to Heather. I believe that this is purposefully displayed in this manner in order to detach from the debates surrounding the book. When The Tattooist of Auschwitz was first released as a book, it sparked some controversy due to several historical inaccuracies. In my opinion, memories are tricky, but that doesn't mean they're totally unreliable. Every single story, of every single victim and survivor, is priceless. The Tattooist of Auschwitz is an honest representation of a memory that never claims to be a historical document. What matters the most is to remember, to share the experiences of those who have survived, and to honor the sacrifices of those who never made it to their home. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update.